I don't even know how to start this. It's been weeks since that nightmare, and I'm still shaking as I write this. I moved into that house on Elm Street, hoping for a fresh start, but I got a fresh dose of pure horror instead. My name's Jack, and I've been through something that'll haunt me forever. The neighbor, Mr. Thornwood, is the stuff of my darkest fears. I'm telling you, there's something wrong with that man. He's tall, gaunt, and he has this unnerving way of staring at you like he can see right through your soul. It's like he's not even human. At first it was just the little things. I'd spot weird symbols on his front door or hear strange noises at night. I'd catch him in his backyard, standing under the moonlight, mumbling words that made my skin crawl. But then it got much, much worse. One night I woke up to the sound of agonized screams coming from his house. I couldn't ignore it, so I did the right thing and called the cops. They showed up, but when they went inside, they found nothing. No signs of torture, no victims, just Mr. Thornwood, calm as a psychopath can be. Things started escalating after that. I started receiving anonymous letters in the mail, filled with twisted drawings and symbols straight out of a nightmare. I knew they were from him, but I couldn't prove it. I felt like I was losing my mind. Then, one night, I found him in my backyard. I swear, he was just standing there, his empty eyes locked onto my window. I was paralyzed with fear, but I called the cops once more. They assured me they'd keep an eye on him, but it didn't bring me any comfort. The real hell began when I woke up one morning and saw a pentagram painted on my porch, smeared with fresh blood. I knew then that I had to face Mr. Thornwood head-on. I knocked on his door and he invited me in, grinning like a madman. Inside, the air was thick with a foul, sulfuric stench. He had this horrifying altar with candles, knives, and those symbols that had haunted my dreams. Mr. Thornwood started chanting in some unholy tongue, and I felt like I was losing my mind. I tried to run, but he chased me, brandishing a knife that looked straight out of a horror movie. I thought that was it for me, the end of the line. It was like a living nightmare that I couldn't escape. Then, in a desperate moment, I remembered my grandma's words, "When in doubt, pray." I started reciting the Lord's Prayer, like my life depended on it, and it did. Mr. Thornwood screamed in agony, collapsed to the floor. I ran for my life, and the cops finally arrived, taking that demon of a man into custody. They found all sorts of horrifying stuff in his house, and they're saying he was planning something truly evil for me. I've left that house behind, but I can't escape the nightmares. Every night I'm haunted by those chants, that stench and those soulless eyes. This is a warning, folks. Evil can live right next door, and you might not even know it until it's too late. Be careful out there. Pray and don't ever underestimate the darkness lurking in the world.